What do you see, I guess, relative to Texas here specifically? I mean, from institutional adoption perspective, obviously everybody talks about that at a high level, waiting for it. But what do you see, I guess, from your constituents, uh, the feedback that you're getting in real time?
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought like institutional adoption hasn't happened yet. Uh,
Right.
and what we're seeing is like a couple early movers, yeah, and people are calling that institutional adoption, and it is. They're not wrong, but if you talk about the bulk of major enterprises and uh, you know money center banks and regional banks and fund managers and registered investment advisors, we just have a long way to go, and that's good news because um, that means we've been able to travel pretty far with just a little bit of wind in our sails.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty optimistic. Of course, all this tariff stuff that's happening at the macro level is disappointing. Um,
Yeah.
I'm as a political science person pretty adamantly opposed to tariffs. With there's all these armchair tariff, folks that are out there talking about tariffs. I've actually, studied tariffs 10 years ago and studied economics 10 years ago. And, there's centuries of economic research that show that, tariffs can be used as a tool and occasionally are effective tool, but net, they are net negative for any country imposing them, including one that runs a trade deficit like us.